Welcome back to the channel, guys and gals. So I had an interesting question just come up from O-Gauge Trains Plus Slot Cars. He asked where the O-Gauge layout was inside the truck. For those of you new subscribers know, I had temporary layout up inside the truck that I was kind of doing some test running on and stuff like that. I ended up actually in the process of fixing to remove the upper bunk when I get home this weekend, and it's going to go into storage or go up for sale. Reason for that being is that I'm going to build some shelves to go back there, which will incorporate, well, like you can see right over here, a shelf that will come back this way on both sides of the sleeper, and a drop-in section right across right here. And everything that'll give me more storage space back there in the back, and it will also allow for the track to be mounted down permanently, well, at least screwed down, and be able to give a very flat, level profile to be able to run and test run some of the stuff that I've been rebuilding. Now, it's not going to be anything permanent, because eventually at some point I will probably wind up selling this truck and wind up doing another one in another truck. This is a 2015 model, so probably about another year running it, and then it'll probably be up for sale. And moving on to another one. So I don't want to make it too permanent, because once this truck goes up for sale, then that layout will have to come out. Again, it's just a layout that is basically used for testing while I'm here on the road, and for a little bit of enjoyment as well. So it's not always set up, because right now it's just like a couple of boards put up, a couple of side sections to make sure the track stays stable, and that's really about it. But I think if once I get the upper bunk out and get the shelves in back there, I'm thinking I can go from 042 to 054 curves, which would help with a lot of the larger rolling pieces that I've rebuilt and have more of a better turning radius. As y'all know, my home layout, which isn't really a layout yet because it's still on the floor, is actually on 096 curves. And that's because of my rolling stock being so large. I would actually love to do an 0100. I think Guardraves has it listed as 0101 or 102 curves. I'd love to do that. But right now, this right here just kind of helps out facilitate all the other stuff I'm doing, such as the second set of articulated cattle cars that we'll be working on again, and making sure that everything lines up like it needs to. And makes for a good test bed as well, along with the Menards Santa Fe F7 pulling everything. So that is what's going on right now. I did set it up this weekend. Loki and I have just been kind of chilling this weekend. I was going to set it up, but we're just taking some downtime. So that's really what's going on there. And I'm looking at the shelves being probably 1 by 12 at least. I've got at least, let's see, 7 foot and 8 foot. 7 on the bottom rail, 8 at the top, make it level with everything else, and then be able to get everything in there, and then make sure that I have the proper securement for stuff that'll be going back up in there. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. Y'all know what's fixing to happen. Again, it's going to be one of those deals where it's going to take a little bit of time, but once it's all up, I think it's going to be worth it, and I think everybody's going to enjoy it and be like, wow, a layout inside of a truck. And again, I may throw a couple of switches in there somewhere back over here just to sideline and use as a test bed to make sure that everything's rolling through switches perfectly like they need to. Nothing major, just something different, something you can enjoy while you're working, and I can irritate Loki with it. A lot of bell noises, a lot of horns, and make him go, oh my God, Dad's at it again. But chew on his arm when he's not expecting it. So that's what's going on. As always, keep the shiny side up, rubber down. I'll see you on the next video. Again, I'm going to shoot for tomorrow, but who knows. Y'all take it easy. Have a nice night. See y'all then.